When shoes flew at President Bush in Iraq, the world watched him dodge the attack. But what they missed was Dana Perino getting knocked down by a steel microphone. She left the room in tears, with a black eye that became Washington's biggest irony. That wasn't the strangest incident in her life, though. Her husband once ended up in jail over their dog, and her pet became more famous than the former White House press secretary herself. The truth about Dana's hidden struggles would surprise even her biggest fans. When Dana Perino was just 6 years old, she stood outside the White House during a family trip and made a bold promise. She told her parents she would work there one day. This wasn't just a random childhood dream. She meant it. Her parents never forgot that moment. More than 25 years later, Dana Perino kept that promise. She didn't just work at the White House. She became the 26th White House press secretary, and she made history as the first Republican woman in that role. For a girl from rural Wyoming with no political connections, the odds were tiny, but Dana's determination was stronger. Dana was born on May 9, 1972, in Evanston, Wyoming. The town had just over 10,000 people at the time. When she was 2, her family moved to Parker, Colorado. They were searching for better opportunities. Parker was a quiet, middle-class place back then. Dana grew up with values of hard work and perseverance. Her family's roots were a mix of rugged American spirit and Italian tradition. Her great-grandparents had come from Italy, bringing with them a sense of community and resilience. This background shaped Dana's character, taught her independence, loyalty, and kindness, qualities that later helped her in tough political arenas. Every summer, Dana would visit her grandfather's ranch in Newcastle, Wyoming. Life on the ranch was no vacation. Dana got up at 4 o'clock a.m. to help move cattle. The work was cold, hard, and unpredictable, but it taught her something priceless. Ranchers had to be optimistic. That wasn't just a nice idea. It was how they survived. The lessons of those early mornings stayed with Dana. She learned to face challenges head-on, to stay positive when things went wrong, and to never give up. These were the same qualities that helped her stand tall in the press briefing room years later. Before politics, Dana was a gymnast. She trained for hours each day. The sport demanded discipline, balance, and calm. Under pressure, she had to perform perfectly while everyone watched. This was the kind of preparation no textbook could offer. The focus and confidence she gained through gymnastics helped her handle high-pressure moments at the White House. Whether she faced tough questions or national emergencies, Dana stayed composed. At Ponderosa High School in Parker, Dana discovered her love for communication. She joined debate clubs and took part in competitions. She learned how to build arguments, persuade people, and speak with clarity. Her teachers noticed her gift and encouraged her to aim high. By the time she graduated, Dana already knew she wanted a career in media and politics. The path she chose would one day lead her to that White House podium. In college, Dana juggled a demanding schedule. She worked the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. shift as a country music DJ at KSOI FM 96.9 in Colorado Springs. While other students slept, she kept the station alive through the lonely night hours. She had to stay sharp, take song requests, and make sure the airwaves never went silent. When her shift ended, she often went straight to class or debate practice. On top of that, she had to play Billy Ray Cyrus's Achy Breaky Heart at the top of every hour. That meant 12 times each shift, over 48 times a week during her 4-hour slot. It was tiring, but it taught her patience and grit. Dana graduated in 1994 from Colorado State University PBLO. She earned a degree in mass communications with minors in political science and Spanish. She also stood out on the debate team. She competed across the country, learning to think fast and speak with power. These skills laid the foundation for her future success. Even as a student, Dana took on big challenges. She hosted Capital Journal on KTSC TV covering Colorado politics. She produced Standoff, a show that tackled heated public issues. These weren't easy jobs. They demanded sharp thinking, quick decisions, and steady nerves. She learned to handle technical problems, tough guests, and live broadcasts. Exactly the kind of pressure she would later face in Washington. After college, Dana didn't slow down. She pursued a master's degree in public affairs reporting at the University of Illinois Springfield. At the same time, she worked as a reporter at WAV, covering the Illinois Capitol. She chased down lawmakers, reported on complex issues, and met tight deadlines. Every day, it was a tough beat, but it gave her a deep understanding of politics and media. Dana Perino's journey into politics didn't start with power or prestige. In the mid-1990s, she landed a job as a staff assistant for Congressman Scott McInnes in Washington, D.C. The work was far from glamorous. Dana spent her days answering phones, sorting mail, and setting up meetings. She quickly saw how tough political life could be. Even small mistakes could cost someone their career. The hours were long, often 12 hours a day, and the pay was modest. But Dana learned fast. Loyalty and discretion mattered most. One careless word could end a career or damage a campaign. These early years taught her how to survive in a world where office politics and big egos ruled. She also got to watch how bills were written and deals were made. It was the kind of real-world education that most political science students could only dream about. This raw and demanding experience shaped her views on politics for life. When her time with McInnes ended, Dana took a big step forward. She became press secretary for Congressman Dan Schaefer, who led